Hey y'all, how you doing? Send for. Oh, wish you could stick around. We'll see you. CT. Take care. Send her victorious, happy, and glorious long to lurk amongst us. What? I missed some context. Alright, cool. I'm eating tacos. Awesome. What kind of tacos are you having, Smitty? Let's see. You said that like 10 minutes ago, so I don't even know if you're on right now. Alright, that's cool. Do, 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 do. How's everybody doing? And hey to you guys rewatching this. Brothers. Alright. Oh yeah, you still eating those tacos, okay. What kind of tacos though? How you doing, Jesse? Nice to see you. Tacos. Everybody's just saying tacos now. Alright. What kind of tacos? So check this out. Is this a lot of rice, guys? Do you think this is a lot of rice right here? Do you think I got too much, maybe? Do you guys think I got too much rice? It's 22.68 kilograms. Is that enough? Do you think that'll last me a week? Oh no. So anyway, I got this whole thing, 50 pounds of rice right here. I got some free Girl Scout cookies today. Um, it was awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna have some Girl Scout cookies now. So it's been a while. Maybe those CEOs, I might have had these are like what I usually get. But this looks good. Most like all of these cookies are good, or at least most people like them. Let's see here. Let's see here. All right, cool. Oh, I need a cup, don't I? Oh. So some excellent news. As a kind of like a further update on the laptop thing. So it should be here tomorrow. But I don't know. We'll see if I'm able to stream tomorrow on the laptop. Like it'd be nice to just have my to like, cause I don't know how good the webcam is either. So maybe I'll just try the webcam out, and like if it's all right, like the quality is at least like a good 720p, and it's like kind of not too grainy. It might be okay, but I don't have Wi-Fi, guys. So we'll see like if it works out. You know, I have another idea that it's kind of weird, but like I get better signal if I have like my phone. I could have like my phone at the outside, like cause it's like a porch. So maybe I could have my phone outside. And that way, cause like as long as I'm within range, like I'll probably get like the best signal possible if I have my phone outside. And just hey, how you doing, Cam man? You're a moderator, by the way. If you didn't know. So that just means like you can like delete comments and stuff, but just like don't worry about it. Don't bother. You're fine. Um so that's why you're in blue. But anyway. Aaliyah, Smitty. Yeah, the Wi-Fi is gonna be Monday. But it might be earlier because they have like this kind of like waiting list thing. So I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna like keep applying for this waiting list. I guess I can apply for like different times. I wish I could just apply like just come when you guys want to come because like people are gonna cancel. That's for sure. Like I don't know. Like if you got appointments all day, someone's gonna cancel. I'll take their spot. So anyway, so today's Prime Day, guy. By the way, guys. So if you like, I have a link there. I know it's not directly to maybe what you guys want, but if you check that out, and then you know, it's still I think it still counts like for me. You guys are gonna get some good Prime stuff. How you doing, Jax? Let's see here. but I highly recommend it. Like that's why I got my laptop yesterday. So Prime Day is actually 2 days. It's kind of that might be a little confusing, but yeah, it's 2 days. This is Prime Day. I guess one day isn't really probably working out. Maybe they need those 2 days. And what the let's see. I'm just gonna double check that the microphone's in properly. Okay, I started to bend it a little bit, the microphone, like just because the way I have a case and like the hole for the microphone like kind of pushes a little bit, so it bends it slightly. So hopefully that doesn't become a problem in a few months. How you doing though, Vanify? All you guys, if I miss anyone, tell me. Having plans to go to Sweden? No, I haven't, but I did go to Denmark last year, so I mean, I love just Northern Europe in general, like Reykjavik, which is in Iceland, and that's like one of the spots. But Sweden is definitely on my list, and I like the language. Like if I was gonna probably pick any of the languages out of the Northern Europe, it'd probably be Swedish actually. Swedish is my top choice for that, and then for like Western Europe is Spanish because I already pretty much know Spanish. I'm not fluent, but I'm like high intermediate. So I'm almost advanced. I just was like a couple weeks short of classes. So and then like private classes and so it's between German and that and then French for Western and then for Eastern I want to learn like either Russian or Bulgarian I think. And I actually do plan to learn several languages. It's one of my big goals. Like it's for real to me. Like I'm serious about it. I love language learning. How you doing, Eileen? Remember me, but I was the guy that recommended you. Yeah, no, I remember you. I knew exactly who you were. High intermediate English. I don't know, Speedy. I don't know if you rate that high. You might be low intermediate. I'll give you low intermediate. You pushing it, man. I don't know. So anyway, these are Girl Scout cookies right here. Let's try these out. One thing I'm figuring out is people like snacks. Like they really, really love snacks. So I didn't check if they have Girl Scout cookies on Amazon. Maybe they do. I don't think so. Like I doubt it, but you never know. Things change. Let's try one on its own. Like I almost think there's like peanut butter in the crust itself. Really good. Kind of sweet. By the way, Smitty, I think you do speak fine English. JK. Safasin. Are you Turkish? L is also Spanish, but are you Turkish? Fluent in sarcasm. Nice. Speak Spanish. ¿Cómo te va? ¿Cómo están todos? Soy Wandering Veteran y esta es mi canal. No tengo tópico, pero dos y dos. It's Girl Scout cookies, so like it's like a young women's kind of like, because I forgot what do you call that. What do you call it again? It has like a kind of like diamond name or something. Yeah, anyway, it's the same like Boy Scouts kind of in the sense of like it's run separate, but it's the same sense like basically it's got this kind of like ranking system. They do certain things and like learn a lot of life skills and all that, and Yeah, so like, I mean, most of you guys probably know, but it's easily like, I think she knows too, like, was Girl Scouts, but yeah, says so, yeah. But it's not really a thing outside of like U.S. I don't think. I mean, maybe that. I think they might have it in Mexico, but yeah, eat Mexican snacks. Yeah. Sí, quiero refacciones mexicanos, pero posible en la próxima mes. Yeah, I will probably have Mexican snacks next month, guys. Um, I have some snacks. Like I have one snack coming. It's not a food, but I gave a hint yesterday. So if you weren't on the live, maybe you need to watch it. But I gave a hint just by what I was doing yesterday. What one of the snacks is gonna be, but it's not a food. So I'm hungry. Yeah. Well, actually, I have the burritos from Mexico City. Remember? Scorpion tacos. Actually, well, I don't want to spoil it. I can't say. I have some like crazy snacks coming, guys. Like really like off the wall snacks. Like you guys aren't gonna believe it. Like even like I have some weird ones coming. Just know that it's not coming right now, but I already have it like I have it ready to order. I'm not gonna order it for a couple weeks. So next month I have some like really cool snacks coming. I'm gonna be working on my like thumbnails and stuff because I was looking up how much it's like so important. Your thumbnails are like gold, man. Like my thumbnails they're not up to par. They're not. So that's something I'm gonna work on because I've seen some people they get like double, triple the views just by their thumbnail. Like because the thing people look at when they first see your video, what do they see? They don't see any of your content. Content doesn't matter for them to click. Like it could literally be something wrong with the title. It could be completely untrue, and that could get someone to click. But of course, you know, if you want to keep your audience, you gotta like put titles the right way. But this is kind of how it works. You know, title on the thumbnail. Your boondog tuna. Oh man, Gundog, not boondog. Yeah, Gundog. Still on the naughty list. Yeah. Warned you. Yeah, I tried. Like it was taking me forever. I like kept trying because I was like persevering. I just didn't. My body was just like, no. What are you doing? It's kind of like I felt kind of like what I felt like watching LA Beast. He drank a pizza. I didn't say he ate a pizza. He drank a pizza like a few weeks ago. So it was crazy. He like put it through a shredder and like liquefied it, made the like pizza into a liquid, and he drank it, and it looked so nasty. It was like disgusting. You're lagging? Am I lagging? Guys, am I lagging or is it just them? Did I lag on you for you guys? Pop up. All right, thank you, Beth. Can't get up to eat. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah. Yeah, it might not be healthy to eat in the middle of the night though. You saw it, Smitty? It was something else. Tried to drink it. Nah. Some of y'all doing just about anything. Yeah. I've seen some crazy videos like I don't even know like where these ideas came from and like why they were so brave to like even make that video sometimes. And, like sometimes I wonder like this pizza video with all the time and like effort and money like was it even like sometimes you wonder if the video was actually worth it because like videos cost money and you know take a lot of time and it's just like sometimes like people put a lot of effort but unfortunately like sometimes when you get like if you put like actual money into a video and it gets under 1 million views it really doesn't pay for itself a lot of times like if you put like say a few $100s in the video and you get like 200,000 views, it might not even pay for itself. He has what is it? I remember, wasn't it LA Beast? No, It was Furious Pete did stuff with MREs. Was it the LA Beast too? I haven't finished all LA Beast videos. It's like I've been watching him off and on for like some years, but like I decided for this year, probably especially once I get my laptop and my internet, I'm gonna try to go through all his videos. By the way, guys, if you want to see all my videos, maybe except like the last two videos, I update it regularly. It's right on the bottom, or I don't know, it's in there somewhere in my description. It literally has all my videos. So if you do like Wandering Veteran uploads, I think it's called. There's literally all my videos except maybe the last, like this one and the last live. But I'm gonna put them on there. I just haven't done it yet. I'll probably do it tonight or tomorrow. Like I always do it every few days or once a week or something. I always get it updated. Blender. Yeah, 6:50 and I haven't slept. Man, that's late. That's late, Bonify. What was your name before? I know who you were, but like, what was your name before again? Tracy said hi. He is asleep. Oh yeah. That's fine. That's fine, Leah. Leah, was it Leah or Leah? Was it Leah or Leia? Like Princess Leia? Or was it Leah? It was Leah. How do you get? I don't really do mod stuff. It's just Zeno is always on. Like he's probably missed like 2-3 videos of my lives. That's it, or maybe not even 3. And I just need a couple people just to moderate it. Moderator doesn't really do anything like for you, you know. It's just I'm just trying to. I don't really have much problems with the comments, but I just need at least 1-2 people. Like I have like 4 people now. But he's the only one who's like actually actively like on the chat, so I have like 4 now, but it's just like I just need one person in case someone says something crazy. Like I don't get really that many messed up messages, but I do once in a while I get something. Like maybe once or twice a chat I get a weird message, something like that. No, it's a WV call now. Or well, actually, you know what? My Facebook is still Wandering Marine Veteran, so I'm gonna try fixing that. I think once I get my laptop, it's gonna be easier because the thing is, on the phone sometimes like these little things that are supposed to be simple little tasks take twice as long because you don't get the full website, or even when you do, sometimes it's just not doesn't function quite right. So I think it'll help a lot once I get that. But I'm gonna try switching my names on all the stuff to Wandering Veteran. Like, I think Wandering Veteran's pretty good. Do you guys think that's an alright name, or do you guys think it's kind of weird? So I like. It's not like my point isn't just to like say I'm a veteran. Like it doesn't have a lot to do with most of my content, but it's just kind of like to some extent expresses who I am, and then Wandering expresses who I am as well. But like being a veteran is big impact on my life. It's like kind of one of the major stepping stones, and so is travel. So, and like travel's so like done. That word's so done, you know, and it's kind of like cooler to me, like kind of more expressive to say wandering. So there's a sacrifice involved in what, Smitty? Oh, guided pleasure. Yeah, for pledging. I saw a little bit of that Bob's Burger, Jesse. Louis Belcher. That's awesome. So that's the wife, right? Jesse Louise Belcher, the wife of Bob in the show, the voice. Yeah, how's Keanu, dude? Have you actually met him in the last few days? 7, how you doing? I'm trying to catch up back in the chat. Apparently, I'm a couple minutes behind already. It's alright, Seven Wonders, but you can get to know them. And people on the live. Yeah, that's awesome. Hi, good folks. Crispy. You know, I had Red Robin. One like on the stream. No, that's not one like, Modify. It's just maybe like your thing's loading a little slow. Because you said I was having trouble with it before, but I don't think anyone's had a lag in their stream. I think it's on your side, to be honest. With you. I think it's on you. It's like for me, I know when I'm not loading properly because I have like this circle. So, and I mean, you guys see the circle too, but if I don't see it on my side, it's like I don't think it's ever been where it's not been on where I didn't see that I was lagging. Like I don't see the quality you guys see. You guys probably see a lower quality like on the visual than I do, but yeah, it's easier to type. That's one thing, you know, it's just simpler. You can actually say it like Wandering Marine Veteran. It doesn't flow. You know, if you're gonna say Wandering Marine Veteran, Wandering Veteran. It was like 2 words. It's a little longer than I would like, you know, like Wander Veteran, but it doesn't make sense. Wander Veteran. Yeah, it's just nothing like doesn't work. So I would shorten it a little bit, but it's not really anything to shorten to have that effect. So like I'm not gonna do vet because there's a whole thing why I switched from vet to veteran before because like people were confused like veterinarian. A lot of people don't know what veteran is in the first place. So like I almost should say like because I know people know what marine is. Like if I was in the army, it'd be simple. I'd be like wandering soldier. That'd be simple. Everyone would get it, but it's not me. So as veteran, you know. Cause like I mean I guess you kind of can say soldier because like it's not something you say to actually someone who's been in the branch, but like my understanding technically, yes, soldiers are army, but they're also technically like there's also a more general definition. I think like all branches still in some way apply to that, but I could be wrong on that. But that's my understanding is that, and that's part of the reason why there's a little miscommunication because like in reality versus technicality sometimes doesn't match. So reality is if someone's in the branch, you call them by that branch name, airman, you know, whatever it be, airman's Air Force. But I think like before people used to say soldier a little more generally, but some people do say soldier as a general. It might not be correct, but also there's kind of like this kind of a little disconnect between what people know about the military. You know, everyone's a soldier to them, everyone's in the army. Doesn't matter what branch you're in sometimes. I don't know. Short and sweet. How's it going, everyone? How you doing, Crispy? YouTube is glitchy with likes and chat counter. Yeah, it only shows what you. Yeah, it can be a little glitchy sometimes. Yeah, guys. Just so you know, cause the counter on my side is like super accurate from my experience. Cause like when I was using the Streamlabs, it wasn't quite accurate, but I think because it's like third party, so I was like getting the same issue as you guys. But cause I'm using the actual YouTube app, like I think my counter is like super accurate. I think it's completely correct. I have 8 people and 10 likes, so that's what it is. I have confidence that's correct. And it doesn't matter if you press back 10 seconds. I don't know if I mean, I've definitely lagged on some of my chats, that's for sure. But I'm actually, guys, I'm getting a 1 GB of internet, so I'm gonna have super fast internet, super fast, the fastest you can get, pretty much. So I haven't been.
I have, but haven't. I had a pretty chill moment with him on Thursday. Showed him inside, and Louise is one of his daughters. Wait, so the lady, the wife. Hold up. Can you explain that? I'm sorry because there's a little time gap between when I read and stuff. Jesse, are you saying you had a chill moment with Keanu and Louise is his daughter, or Louise is one of the daughters of Bob from Bob Burgers? Like that's his daughter in the show, or was that? Sorry, there's a little time gap. Just you like say it like straight up because my bad on that. Let's see here. What? Hey Kayla, how you doing? Not seeing Kayla, but I must have missed her message. Well, anyway, so Kayla's apparently here, but I didn't quite catch your message. Sorry about that. But hey, flows just many syllables. Ah, yeah, for the name. Even wandering wanderer would be dope. Wandering wanderer. I think you meant wandering wanderer. What? Maybe you meant it. Wandering wanderer. Wandering wanderer. How about that? Wandering wanderer. Yeah, that'd work. Kind of like a play on words. Some people get confused with the A because a lot of people think wandering. Most people don't, but like maybe 10%, and so that confuses like 10% of people. But I mean, it doesn't matter what name you have. Some people will misspell it. Like you literally have the name J and like, well, is it Jay or is it J, like the letter, just the letter? It doesn't matter. Like some people are gonna misspell anything. You can. All right. I should have put that on the Amazon, but you guys go on the link and you can go search around. I know it's not a general link, but you go to that link, and you can buy stuff from there. Still after. He's getting some milk. You can't have milk and cookies without milk. That's not right. I showed you yesterday, but I mean, there's a small chance I might put it on this channel, like I did with some of my first vending content. But anyway, this is kombucha. I'm really working on that on my tea channel. So if you want to learn how that fermentation process works. So like kombucha kind of is tea, like it's kind of a mix, like a blend of tea and non-tea items. So, but if someone calls it tea, it's like it makes sense. Where did my cookies go? Oh. All right, let's try to catch back up. Hello, Jesse. Kayla. Hi, hungry. Hi, full. I'm stuffed. Stuffed roast, Smitty, stuff. So hungry, and he's gone. Don't go, man. Don't go, Vonify. Hey, JW, how you doing? Let's see here. Luis is a daughter, and I had a chill moment with Keanu. Awesome. Yeah, so I was... Okay. Okay. Hey, 7, Kayla. Your current name is awesome, brother. I wouldn't consider changing it. Seven Wonders, were you in the military? Were you one of the veteran guys? I met so many people. Sometimes it's like hard to keep track because like literally meet between. I mean, I can meet easily 100 people in a day on YouTube. Nothing personal. It's just too many people. Can't remember 100 people. Got it, Jesse. There you go, Bonify. You have to fly here though. So I don't think you want them that bad. Not bad. I'm not like a. I'm kind of liking this, actually. It's kind of like a little gritty texture to it. But not bad. It's a canteen cup. It's like a military style cup. Came back in a coma. Oh, your dad and uncle were. Dad became a cop. Uncle back in a coma. You came back from war in a coma, or what do you mean? So are you one of those guys who like spends a lot of time learning about military just for fun? I'm like, just out of curiosity, because I've met people like that. They just like learn and learn about military. And, like sometimes they never even join. Sometimes they join after like learning. Like they have a, it's like a kind of like not obsession, but like a hobby out of it or something. Some people are obsessed, of course, but like a hobby out of learning military stuff, and then they never actually joined, but they know all this kinds of stuff. Like even some like detailed stuff that like you don't even know just because you were in the military. Like you have to really be in that job almost. Go eat. All right, take care. Bonify. Plant nursery and cat rescue. That's cool. Back. That was fast. Nice to see you, Dramatology, Philippines. World War II history, dude. I can't even. I've spent countless hours on looking at World War II. I actually went to in Italy. I actually went to a military gravesite of like American military gravesite in Italy. They actually have one right in the middle of Italy. What was it? Not too far from Naples, was it? I met this random Italian dude at the like at the memorial type deal. I mean at the yeah. Anyway, at the site, and like we just started. I don't know. He's just like he was like a businessman. He was just hanging out there and just checking out the history, and then I like went with him and we just like rode around like a little bit. So like this cool church and stuff. So oh, I remember in Bulgaria there was this nah, it's not related. Attended at a college campus. All right, cool. Oh, police department. Okay. What do you have in Zeno? That's a fair question, JW. Sounds like pretty fair. I know in Alaska, it's easy to get real cold weathers. Like, that's where a lot of them will come from if you buy online. One second, guys. Like, you might think that I lost connection. I didn't. I'll be right back. Hey, sorry guys. It was a message from someone who like might watch, so that's fine. That's why I left. And I couldn't see that. That's another reason why I can't wait to stop so I can answer like side messages on my phone. Cause like I try to only keep the message like I only answer messages like if it's related to like getting people on stream or something like that during the chat or I mean if it was urgent like. No, whose birthday is it? Hold up. Darrenator. I didn't even see you there. Happy birthday. Let's see. Oh, hello. What? How did I read happy birthday? Oh, yeah, I did read happy birthday. How you doing, Darrenator? S'mores and lemon Girl Scout cookies. Yeah, these ones I actually got free. Like yeah, I got like a package of stuff today. Like it was like a military thing. It was awesome. Thankful for that. Yeah. Oh, how you doing, D9? I'm still not seeing Darrenator. Alright, if he makes a new comment, I'll see you. You can make a comment, Darrenator, so I can see you. Like, I missed your message, but happy birthday, man. JW, what? VW, I'll talk to you later. Okay, take care. You're lagging? I'm lagging? I wasn't lagging like before. I actually went out the app, so I actually was off stream, so. How you doing, La Lydia's life? Warsaw Patriot, how you doing? Yep, I am. Warsaw Patriot, I am. What branch? Oh, branch, I'm sorry. I was in the USMC, United States Marine Corps. Are you in US? So like you know what all the branches are? Because Marines is only in a few countries. Something like 5 countries have Marines. Because the other really famous ones are British Royal Marines. So those are the only ones like I hear about. Like I know of some other ones, but those are the only ones I ever hear about really. Besides the U.S. ones, of course, the U.S. ones, but it's us and the U.S. and the British that you hear about probably the most. Have a good night, Mike. It was nice to see you. You know all the branches, yeah. So the only branch that's kind of confusing is Coast Guard slash Homeland Security. Homeland Security is more what it's called. It's like more correct. Basically, but it's like they're kind of part of the military or not, but they're ran separate from the DoD, Department of Defense. So like kind of separate, but yeah, it's kind of confusing. But besides the rest of them are kind of the same. But then you got National Guards. This is the Air and National Guard, and for the Army as well. And then you got reserves. It was just Marines, just regular, just active duty. Thanks, Crispy. I was an East Coaster. Well, for Marines, as far as the Marines goes, well, I don't even know. I don't want to call myself an East Coaster exactly, but it's like technically, like as far as growing up, I grew up in the Midwest, and that's not the coast. So, and then I was in Japan a couple years, and was it? And then I was on the East Coast for like 6 years, but I don't know if I exactly consider myself an East Coaster, but I think it's fair enough if someone were to call me East Coaster. But I mean, I don't know. It's kind of like I move around too much, and like even of the 6 years that I was in the East Coast, like only like 4 of them I was actually there. The rest I was traveling. So. So, Warsaw, may I ask your age? Are you under 18? You sound like you're like 16, 17. You sound like you're close to an adult, maybe like a young adult. How you doing, Kev31? Take care, 7. Yep, take care, man. Smelly and loose. Hold up. What's this about, a puppy? I gotta hear more about this puppy. Is this on your video? Is this something I should be watching on your video, Smitty? Because if you said puppy, like, I'm gonna watch this. Thoughts on the U.S. Navy? Okay, so one thing is like I'm just gonna be technical here. I'm not gonna use any of like the, like like Marine Corps mentality things. Like, Marines is technically part of the Navy, just for reference. So like you might end up working with the Navy, if you do. So it's kind of like, see, I don't know if I want to address this like publicly, like on a live, but basically, I mean, you go in different branches for different things. Like Air Force offers, kind of like, I don't want to get too much into detail because it's a lot. It's very opinion, and you know what I mean. But basically, generically, it said the Air Force has a better quality of life, and the Marines has maybe the lower, and then the Army and Navy is kind of in between. kind of, but they offer different lifestyles. So Navy, you have the Seabees, and then you have the shit, what is it called? Shoot, I mean, sorry. Then you have the whatever. You have the Seabees, the green and the blue side. Anyway, and so you have the people that are on the actually on the ship, and the people that work with Marines, and the people who work on land. So it's kind of like three different kind of positions, but people who work on land or work on sea might end up working with the Marines either way. But they could be on the green side and work with the Marines. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, so and they changed their outfit actually, I believe, like last year. So, but yeah, I mean, if you want, if it's something you want to message me after, like I could get more in detail, cause like I don't want to, like, it's kind of like complicated, not like super complicated, but I think that's something like for, in my opinion, like I would totally talk to you if you could message me on YouTube. Um, you want to join? Yeah, I would definitely be willing to talk to you with Warsaw. I mean, take it with a grain of salt, meaning like my word isn't like the be all, you know, but I do know about it, you know. I have an experience, like, especially when it comes to Marines, I could pretty well, like, if anything else, I could at least give you a good detail of the Marines in specific. Um, the Homeland Security, Coast Guard. I mean, I know the generic stuff, but I couldn't really give you much on it, and it's something to consider. Don't overlook it, I would say, you know, because they have an important job, and you don't like hear anyone talking about them, but they're pretty important too. You know, it all ends up being, you know, a good all of one, different pieces of the puzzle. You know. Bite you earlier. What? Yeah, I lived in Japan for 2 years in the Marines. Yeah. Be back. All right, cool. 7. I'll see you a little later if you haven't already left, because I know I'm behind on the chat. I'm in my 20s. Okay. Warsaw, then it makes it a lot easier to talk to you. Then like then I don't have to worry about any parent type things, or like, you know, like you have to talk to your parents to figure it out. And okay, so that makes it way simpler. So like if you could message me, I have all my social medias. That's probably the easy, just simple way. So we don't have to like, yeah, just I got like 3 social medias posted on here. So if you could just do that, then we could talk right after the stream. Like I'm totally open to talking to you about that. No problem. That's something I have no problem talking about. So, but I just don't know if I want to go all in depth on the stream because it's just a whole nother thing. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you about it. But Smitty, you have a video though on it, right? So I'm gonna go check it out. Cousin is a Marine. That's awesome. So like he could tell you about it maybe if you talk to him much. Well, I can definitely tell you my side, like what I seen and stuff. He's currently he's asleep. Okay. Cousin flies and operates a Skorsky helicopter. That's awesome. How you doing, Six Anomaly? We're actually just talking about the military a little bit. Yeah, I mean, like I want to like I'm gonna tell him about the branches, but I'm not gonna tell him like from a Marine perspective. I'm just gonna be because I know I wouldn't want that. Like if I was actually trying to look at the different branches, because like they actually do all have their benefits. So, you know, let's yeah, because I wouldn't want someone to be like, oh, you should join the Marines, you know. But I mean, I could definitely like be happy of why I picked it, you know. Seals, sea, earth, air, and land. Okay. Yeah, seals like not to be like harsh, but you're not gonna get in it. And why I say you're not gonna get in it because like first off the probability is you're not, and if you are willing to accept someone telling you you can't do it, then you can't do it. You know what I mean? Because seals, what I'm saying, it's kind of like what Elon Musk was saying about being an entrepreneur. He's like it's like eating glass. Like he like made it sound like a terrible thing to be an entrepreneur. What he's doing, what he's getting at is like
you gotta be able to be tough, have tough skin to actually do some of the stuff, you know. And so that's kind of the point. It's kind of like reverse psychology type phrasing, you know. So yeah, you gotta really want it. Like if you just want it, that's not enough. You gotta want it with like all your heart. You gotta wanna, you just want that, you know, for like some deep reasoning and all that, because they're gonna tell you like to quit. They're gonna literally tell you to quit in the SEALs. They literally tell you to quit. Like you shouldn't be here, you know, all this stuff. They're literally, yeah, they're just gonna try to convince you that any doubts you have, they're gonna try to convince you to go with those. Like actually in the training and stuff. So maybe I should try bringing it out. When's the next review? So I have, I think 3 rations left. So I got 2 RPs and Spanish. I've never done a Spanish review, so that's gonna be an upload because for 2 reasons. Well, for a few reasons. One is because I want to do it in Spanish. I want to see if I can pull any Spanish audience. I already have like 3 people who watch my videos that are Spanish. Maybe 4 people speak Spanish that I'm aware of speak Spanish. But I would also like kind of expand myself in that, and hopefully maybe I can get Spanish subtitles on my videos and stuff. But also because sometimes I get more views, and also I want to go more in depth into the review. I want to be able to stop and like look stuff up during the review and make sure I get all the information, because like when I first do a ration, I typically go all in depth on it. Like I try to go all the pounds, everything, how many calories. I try to go all in depth. So that's another reason why I might want to do it as an upload, not a live, so I can really get into depth and look stuff up and fact check myself. Like when I did the Chinese one, I took it pretty serious. I think that was like I really did some research on there, and to make sure I got some good information on there. But as far as the ORPs, yeah, I would do those on live. And after WB stream, cool. All right, Smitty, I'm gonna keep you then. I'm gonna be here like 6 hours then for you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm 37. My kid's profile picture, which I need to change. Long story. I can kind of see your profile picture, but it's like this really tiny dot. Like I don't have any vision trouble with my glasses really, but even still, it's legit tiny, like on my screen, and like I don't have the best lighting right now. See, like I think my lighting, like on my phone, is like 1/3. Let me see if I can see it now. Yeah, okay, I kind of see it now. Like my lighting was pretty dim on my phone. On top of that, so I missed your awesome reference here. Join the Marines if you want the title Marine. I don't know. There's more to it than that. It's you know, it's a little more challenge, but in certain ways. But you know, there's like some a lot of people say that, you know, the brotherhood you get in the Marines is more than other branches, and like just some and also you don't have to worry about. There's some like behaviors that I've seen like some soldiers do that were just like, well, I don't want to get into that. Never mind. This is like you get certain behaviors like of kind of like professionalism really put into you in the Marines. So there's certain things, you know. But I mean, there's individuals. There's people who it doesn't matter for some people. Like even if they, anyway, I don't wanna. It's a tangent. I don't want to get into that. Maybe he's gaining good reputation. All right. Full in Swedish means strong. Okay, cool. On the fire. Good night, JW. Combat engineers in the army, I assume, right? He loves it. He served on operations against instead of freezing in the Arctic. Yeah, sounds pretty cool. Smitty. I just find it interesting, like people who switch branches also, because it's like, not that you can't get a full experience without, but like most people who do switch branches, because they end up doing a second contract and stuff, they've had a real full military you've had a real full military experience. So it was like that for you. Like some people, there's just certain things like that I didn't do if I had an 8 year contract. There have been certain other things I would have got to experience. So I think like if you do 8 years, like you have a really high chance of getting a full military experience. So there's just certain things like deployments and maybe you will or won't be on ship and stuff. So, well, once you do 8 years, and then you're gonna have been at least like 3 places besides training stuff, because you have your school and all that. Which depending on the branch and stuff, it depends how many schools you go to. Like Marines, you're gonna end up going to like at least three parts. Well, except infantry is a little different, but anyway, so you get like 3 parts for most Marines. It's like basically you do MCT after boot camp, and then you do your schooling, and then sometimes you have schooling, and you have to switch to another place to complete your schooling, like for some of the parachute people. Um, yeah, yeah. I saw some of them that they had a long wait on their schooling too, because they had to train with Army, and it's I don't know, it was a long wait. Mm-hmm. Parachute people. Did I really call them that? Well, the word is kind of. You better get that dog off your lap. Oh. Huh. It's like you don't have legs, Smitty. Nice. Impeccable. Style. Goodbye. See you, Vonify. What do you mean, six anomaly? What do you mean by the different experience? Like, I don't know, like, I don't want to fully speak because, like, I'm on my channel and, you know what I mean? So, like, sixth anomaly, if you want to talk to me, like, on social media, because I have all my social medias down there, like, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. I'd definitely talk to you, but, like, I kind of, like, there's certain things I don't want to talk about because, it's just the channel, like, I want to, I just want to keep too much opinion out and stuff and keep it, like, nice and flowing. Start saying too many opinions, there's gonna be more people that disagree with certain things I say. Been on ship in Afghanistan. Yeah, I haven't six, so there you go. That's some big difference. I would have loved to been on ship, um, for sure. I wish, I wish, I would have loved it. I mean, not loved it. Like I would love to have done that. Maybe is a better way to put it. I would love to have done that. Park my name here. How you doing, Moses? Oh, you're just putting your name out. Okay, cool. I don't have social media, but I do have Discord. I don't use Discord, sorry, because that's like a gaming thing, I think. So I don't use that. Crispy and said something. Okay, cool. Tracy's camo shirt. He lives in what? Smitty loves Tracy's camo shirt. He lives in to spite me. He lives in to spite me. He lives in that shirt, like he wears it all the time. Is that what you mean? Got to feed the puppies. Awesome, you got puppies? I love puppies. Oh, goodbye. Oh, there you go. I saved you guys. If you were gone, thought you could leave like that. Can't leave that easy. You don't like camo?
At least you know what to get him for Christmas. That's true. But you won't be able to find him once he wears a camo. You know, especially if he had like a full outfit, you won't be able to find him. Like he just walks in front of the house and you're like, where'd he go? Yeah. So if you guys are sending me like messages, I'll check them after the stream because some people are sending me like messages on the like on the page, like a couple people actually, and it's not I'm not ignoring you. I just if I message you back right now, I have to leave the app, you know, so I can't keep the stream up. Once I get my laptop, I should be able to message you during the stream. So I know, Smitty. I was gonna call and name drop you, and it was someone else too was messaging me, but I don't think they know I'm live or I'm not sure. I didn't really read what they said. It sounded like something I wanted to hear. It sounded like something interesting. I just I'm not sure. I didn't read it like really. I just read a couple words. Okay. Are you still here, Six, by chance? I'm just curious. There's the light up shoes so you can find him. So you can find only his feet though. What if he's in the mud? Then you won't even see him. Cam, I'm here. What's Cam? What's a Cam? How you doing, James Ortiz? Typo. Okay. Oh, you're saying I'm here. Okay, that's what you're saying. Cause you said Cam, I'm here, so I already thought you were I'm, but I think you're right. I'm here. This right here, right here. How you doing, Ortiz? I know a typo is a typo as well. I wonder if he wrote typo incorrectly on purpose or he actually didn't know how to spell typo. That's funny, actually. Regardless if he meant to write it wrong or not, it's kind of funny either way. Okay. Yeah, you got tiny keys on the phone. It doesn't matter even like for little. Those keys are small for even for a little kid. So they're meant for like 5-year-olds. Like I'm like literally they're like size of maybe like 4-year-old fingers. Like even for like a teenager, they're way too small. So young teenager, like preteen, too small. But I mean, it's just how it is. But you get good at typing it, and generally you have a lot less errors. But even still, like it's easy to make mistakes on these keyboards because they're literally like not even like a tenth of an inch between the difference of the keys. Sometimes. You're off by just like the edge of the letter, and then you're on the other letter. Like we all have like kind of a exact position we put our fingers, and like some of us have like a little more curve this way or that way or something, and so like there's gonna be certain letters we're gonna be more likely to hit on accident. It's all touch screen, yeah. Yeah, I kind of miss the small degree. I miss the keyboards on the phones, but it wasn't that much better. And definitely wouldn't want to go back, you know. to not have a smartphone. Forget that. I mean, I wouldn't be on here right now if I didn't have a smartphone. Something like 35% or half or something of YouTube watch is like viewership is like mobile or like portable device or something like that. It's like 40% or something like that. Not including laptops. Like laptops and PCs are separate, I think. Either way, whatever it is exactly, it's a very strong percentage that watch on their phone. You miss the keyboards on the phone, yeah. That's understandable. Dumplings. What? Why are you saying dumplings? Why are you saying dumplings? Hold up. Oh, chili mac or chicken and noodle dumplings? Chili mac, bro. Chili mac. Okay, I think you were asking like a question like which is better. It's the chili mac. Chili mac was like a favorite. I was a cook, so like I had extra attention to it. I remember like the was it? It's, yeah, it was a chili mac and grilled cheese. And dude, those things went like no joke. Like it's kind of like a comfort food. It's a comfort food. It is a comfort food, yeah. Chili mac, grilled cheese. Like I kind of want grilled cheese now, actually. Man, I could use some grilled cheese right now, like a real grilled cheese and some chili mac. Because a military chili mac, there's certain recipes like people complain about the food in the military, but some of the recipes are legit good. I get it. They're not like premium ingredients for certain things, and there's always gonna be difference. Like certain vegetables people don't eat, and now they're eating them in the Marines. I get that. And the vegetables they might have been eating might have been as healthy or healthier in some cases, and or whatever options. But you can't make everyone happy. And also, there's a budget on it. I mean, it's gotta cost $1 billion to keep everyone fed in the Marines annually. I mean, I haven't checked in the numbers on it, but it's an unimaginable number because one chow hall is millions of dollars. So they got millions of dollars of food. So chow hall or mess hall, that's like the military buffet restaurant. It's not really exactly a buffet, but it's you have to you get served like all your main stuff, like your salad stuff. You could pretty much do on your own. But the main stuff is you have to go up in the line, and a lot of times like the line is a little long, but usually it's not that long. Like we have a general rule of no, it shouldn't be more than a few minutes. So it's generally it might feel like it is being forever when you're waiting and you're hungry, but it's really like generally 5 minutes. I mean, although sometimes it's not. It's 15 minutes, especially like when chow hall just opens and then literally 50 people are already lining up. It's like there's nothing much you can do about that. Time opens when time opens. Everybody's already there. There's not much you can do. You know. Killer omelets. Yeah, dude. Six anomaly. I was the one of the grill guys. Like I spent a lot of time on the grill, so I know how to make omelets. Like I literally. So first off, like cooking, serving, cleaning, uh, everything at the same time solo. I've done an actual chow hall, not like some mini thing. I did actual chow hall solo. It was like over 200 people. I was serving solo. I've done it, and I was like, I'm still proud of that day because like I was literally not running. I was sprinting throughout that night. Like throughout, well, not just once. There was many times I did it, but I mean, I would literally some of those nights, like certain parts of the night, I would literally be sprinting
from like the service. I didn't sprint, because you're not supposed to run, but anyway, I was sprinting from like the chow line to the oven, and then like making sure like people are checked in, and so like check-in part usually wasn't too bad, because like you can there's kind of like some ways you can shortcut that to get it a little faster, but in general, like, because you can't, there's certain people, it doesn't usually happen, but once in a while someone tries to sneak in, like they're not even on the plan for they don't even have a meal card or something, and they're trying to like, oh, I want to get in, like, or something like that, or some weird thing, but most everyone there knows that they're supposed to be there, but yeah, it could happen, and so that's part of the security, and also it's to keep track, for the financials of the military and stuff, so it's for the sign in. Because like some people get paid like a like combat rations. What's it called? Combat rations? Whatever. Comrades. Yeah, it was combat rations. It's like yeah. If you were paid to go out, like you get paid a extra amount monthly, and then you don't have to eat at chow hall, but you could still eat at chow hall. You just have to pay. And so basically, you have the option still. And sometimes the chow hall is just way more practical. Like, because you get for one, you get a buffet, and it's not that expensive, so it's not even a bad option. So as long as you're not really picky. But some people are like, oh, I got comrades. I like eating at McDonald's and like, well, I don't name drop this, but like eating like these unhealthy meals, and it's like it's not even quality food either. Like, or they're making food at home, and it's like it's not even that good. Like they don't know how to cook that well. Sorry, but and then they're complaining about it. It's like some people like complain about the food, and it's like doesn't make sense. Like I'm not trying to say the food was like immaculate or anything like that, but some people are just like, that's part of the thing in the military too. Is like everything's changing. It's a little stressful, and you gotta vent. And there's a lot of research that actually shows that it helps people. When you like kind of vent like your frustrations, like of course you want to do it in a professional and proper manner, but I mean, like expressing your feelings, can help people out. So that's also how you get feedback and improve as well. So a lot of times the people who complain the most are the most helpful. So even if they say wild stuff sometimes, but six anomaly. Well, if you were in that chow hall when I was doing the thing, you probably wouldn't have got in, to be honest, because like I had my stuff down. Sorry, like everyone had to sign in. I mean, that's not to say that someone couldn't make a fake number, but I knew who was coming and stuff, so to an extent, like we would even like contact like some of the groups to make sure they're coming that night, because there was a few times like literally, because it was like called midnight rations, so basically people come and it's like actually midnight. It's like zero dark 30, and sometimes it would like the group wouldn't show up because like a bunch of them, like 10 of them, would go out to eat or something, or like I know it was like nighttime, but like sometimes they would have a meal together or whatever, and they wouldn't tell us, and it's like, are you serious, dude? We're like, instead of like we forecast like 300 people or whatever the exact number was, and then we get like 112, and it's like, what? You gotta tell us this stuff, man. And so yeah, they really screwed us up when like massive amounts of people would like have an event and they wouldn't tell like chow hall. That's not cool. Cause I'll be like, I just put all that effort, and now what am I supposed to do with the food? They were horrible. You didn't like the steak and lobster? Oh man, I liked it. Sorry. What was that? You're talking about the Marine Corps birthday, I think, right? Well, Then again, I don't know where you specifically work because I've like the different chow halls. I've seen quality differences, like authentic quality differences, like between the foods and like there's certain items like if you're in Japan, there's certain just free items and stuff and like there's also alterations that mess hall managers can make as well. So there's a whole thing to that and so yeah the quality is always gonna be a little different because generally all the equipment's the same but it's not exactly the same. Um, like for ovens is for example in some of the places the ovens aren't good at all. Some of them. But in general, they work. They're pretty. All that stuff is pretty good and at least functional, and all that. So, and some people cook different. Some people are. Even though there's a recipe, there's some little bit of leeway between interpretation or like, you know, or some people just don't quite follow the ingredient in the recipe, or they want to like alter a little, and sometimes that alteration can end up being a little better than the recipe or a little worse. And so, but in general, we stuck to the recipe. That's just how it was. And there's a lot of reasons like you can't add salt to stuff like that's a big no because like the reason people are like it's flavorless and it's like well actually it's healthier so that's the whole point. It's healthier and there's a lot of people with like have problems with salt like they're starting to get overweight and stuff and weight classification like a weight is a big deal in the military because like for a couple of reasons but there's just restrictions on it and it's like if you're not providing the meal exactly the way you say it then it's kind of like messes up with a lot of people's diets like if you add salt for example like I said you can't do that that's gonna mess people up like that's why we put it on the table there could be Thanksgiving turkey stuffing gravy is good awesome. Well, maybe you don't. Do you like? How much do you like seafood though? Because like maybe like have a maybe like for a couple of reasons maybe you don't like seafood in general, or you have like a higher standard for seafood. Because like some people they just like seafood, or some people they don't like it in general. So where are you kind of coming from on that? Like from a connoisseur type perspective, or are you coming from like a you don't like seafood in general type perspective? You like these sit down videos? Awesome. It's also it's like a lot more affordable. Yeah, my videos are getting expensive. I spent well over 1,000 on these things, guys. It's been expensive. So, and then I'm getting like all this. I'm getting a laptop and stuff, and it's like not just it's for me, but it's also for YouTube. Like I specifically got one that would be like good enough for video editing and stuff, and like the internet I'm getting is like gonna be faster than I would have gotten if I didn't have YouTube. So I am paying extra stuff on top of that, besides just the ration. So like working on getting it set up. I just got here, so that's why I don't have anything yet. Like this is all just speculative for the moment, but I'm getting a laptop like tomorrow, and then I'm getting the internet by Monday. So we'll see. Yeah. Oh, and hit that, guys. Hit this one. Doing a new series. Awesome. Yeah, you said that yesterday, Playmaker. You're doing a new series. That's awesome. Oh yeah, I think I didn't check you out yet, so I'll go check that out. Haven't looked at your videos for. I was looking like every day for a while, but then I just kind of stopped because you weren't like making much, and then I just kind of stopped watching. Like I don't know. I was like, is this guy still? I wasn't sure if you were still committed or what, or I don't know. Like I know you had some stuff you were doing, but I don't know. I was trying to wonder if you were coming back, like not coming back at all, but like you were gonna be coming back consistently at all. Comes and goes. All right, got it. Well, Just for reference, Playmaker, I'm on the West Coast now. Just so you know, like I'm staying in the West Coast. So if you want to talk about that, we can talk about that. If you message me or something, and you see my social medias, and obviously we messaged on social media before, but if you want to message me, officially or temporarily, officially. Like I have a place. Oh, everybody stop messaging. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's I'm in Oregon. I'm gonna say my state anyway because I'm looking at getting a post office a mailbox. I was saying PO box, but PO box is specific to USPS. I'm getting a mailbox, so I'll get one where probably you can send from any type of mail service. Because people are talking about the spiel box, and it's like, well, that's only limited just to USPS, and like, it's not 24/7 and stuff. So it's like, well, I can get one that's 24/7, and you can send from any mail. So why wouldn't I get that? That's how I looked at it. It is beautiful, absolutely. So I've got the greenest city in the country, according to OSU, and a website I saw as well. Hot sauce very well. I mean, yeah, I'm fine. It's like I don't know. People think like hot sauce is like capsaicin, which is the active ingredient. I think it actually damages you. In general, it shouldn't damage you. That's my understanding. Like I can't say for you guys, but like at least I'll talk about my body. It's not damaging me. It's like a TRPV1 receptor. Shouldn't like really harm you. I mean, I can't say like for you in specific, like I don't know, like people have certain health things that may impact them, but that's where, that's not something for me. Like I can't recommend for anybody else, but I know for me, I feel fine doing it. I don't recommend any of these challenges because it depends on the person. But that's on your own. At your own risk or however you want to say that exactly. But in general, for myself, I don't feel nervous about it. And I'm willing to accept any risk that comes to me. Or you can look at it like I'm taking the risk for you, so you don't have to do it. I mean, not just for spicy stuff, but like, just if I do some other challenge or something. They're fireproof. Keep some heat. How many degrees? No, I'm just messing. Some of the green chili. Yeah, that looks good. It's already down halfway. And mind you, I have like 5 of those sauces, so. But I haven't been using the sauces for the last like few days.
been using this, like, I've been having, like, curry stuff. Not that, like, I would like to do it on my, I would like to make it on my own, it's just, I gotta get all the ingredients and stuff, I'm gonna work on that later. Paste was a simple item to start with. And maybe you'll get things. You had those, Smitty? 550,000 school units. That's awesome. That's perfect for me. Well, I want to. Oh, you stuck at 6. My bad. You're clearly a man. Come on. What? Get roped into trying them. Huh. Nice. Yeah. We'll see how the chat works. Let's aim for like 2 hours. Love that. Last time, some tasty meals. Very hot. You want to still doing Tabasco? Oh yeah. What's Tabasco shots on butter dishes? What does that even mean? So. Yeah, it's pretty good. Smitty, this is a three filter one, so I think a lot of them are 2-stage. Yeah. Oh, I haven't shaved yet. Yeah. Uh. Yeah, I shave like maybe a few times a week or a couple times a week. Depends on what I'm doing and stuff. There was like some of you guys saw, like, I don't know, it was probably like 8 days or something I went without shaving. You have a beard? Huh. The hair regulation? Yeah, well, you have to be clean shaven, Smitty. I'm not sure exactly what you're asking, but yeah. And there's actually like a no shave chit, I think it was called. Anyway, so like some people don't have to shave, but that was more an army thing and stuff. So like, I didn't really see that. But there was some people like they just get like irritated like crazy, and so like it didn't make sense for them to shave like as well as some people. But even still, sometimes like they would still get like talked to sometimes. So, but that wasn't very many people. Yeah, razor buns, yep. Well, actually, like for the Marines, they still do allow them mustaches. Just people think it's like weird all the time. Like some people have them, but you won't see them too often. But you'll see them around. Take care, Crispy. Have a good night. Well, yeah, you will see mustaches around if you look around for them, and they're absolutely. But one reason why people don't do them is because some people don't know the exact regulations, and they still might bother you about it because they think it's some certain way because they don't like it like visually. But in general, it's like you have to have it like this exact like line. So sometimes or something, and like their mustache might even have like a line in it. And so it doesn't work for everyone. It's not easy for everyone because like some people might have a line here, or they might have like cuts in their thing, and it might look like it's in general that's not an issue, but there's like exceptions. So sometimes like even if you try the mustache, some people it doesn't work too well. But anyway, that's the only thing we can have is a mustache like clean shaven. But like I said, like no one does the mustache thing. He just made me cut it. He made me cut his beard. Didn't have facial hair. Yeah, that's awesome. That's still good. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah. Haircut every Sunday. Yeah, there's the typical was Sunday. I mean, if you did it on Saturday, generally you're okay. But if you did it on Friday, no. But like Saturday afternoon, Saturday morning's kind of risking it. But like Saturday afternoon, as long as your hair doesn't go really fast, because some people doesn't it just grows too fast. But generally like Saturday afternoon, you're fine. But like Friday for some people is fine. But in general, Sunday, anytime on Sunday for 90% of people should be fine. But some people they go really fast. Like Sunday morning might not even be ideal, but and some people just like really want to emphasize it, so they'll get like Saturday afternoon. Sorry, I meant Sunday afternoon. Sorry. But yeah, Sunday afternoon was the standard, and like a lot of people they procrastinate. So that's another reason why a lot of people go on Sunday. Trying to really, this thing is so annoying. I'm literally touching stuff and it's just not working. Like not even responding when I touch stuff on the screen. Army Navy. Why are you saying Army Navy? Take care, Moses. You're in the Army and the Navy, or what are you saying? You have been in both, or? What was the privilege? Hold up. Actually, you can still not $7. I think it was 10, wasn't it? It wasn't $7. Well, anyway, it was 10. But anyway, the you can still get haircuts like that cheap actually in a lot of barbers out in certain places. I've seen haircuts like $12. Like $12 isn't that hard to find in a lot of places. So it's not that much more. Like, but if you go to like a salon, it's definitely gonna be like $25. So, but I have seen ones that like military still was cheaper, but it wasn't like that much cheaper, like $2-3. Especially like if you knew off base, if you knew where to go, like those people went through so many haircuts and stuff, and they want to keep their prices down a little bit, so that people would still come. It's like, yeah, it's off base, but if the price is too high, people are just gonna go to another place off base or something. So a lot of people choose off base because it's a little more calm. That way, they're not around the military, or to get out of the biggest crowd. But I remember like in Camp Lejeune, they had these haircuts down so well that it was like literally they're getting through people like it was insane. Like I've seen it on army bases and stuff too, so it's not just a marine thing. But the point is like some of those haircut places, like it's incredible. Like some of the guys actually do proper haircuts too. Like they'll do a real haircut and they'll get it done in like 5 minutes. Like it's just like you sit down, it's like hair's just gone. Maybe not 5 minutes, but it's pretty fast sometimes. Like those guys don't play because they've done it like thousands of times over. And so like because you get a little bit of leeway on how you want your haircut. There's definitely because like you can say I want like this or this kind of like to. So there's like the haircut's probably like 90% the same for all the people, but there's like 10% variance because of like people's head shape and all that. So. But man, it was just crazy. Some of those guys is like, it's like, sheesh. I like some guys in particular. I've just seen they literally go through people in 3 minutes, and I've seen other people. Some of those haircutters barbers, I seen them take it like 15 minutes, and I've seen someone else do like 3 minutes, like same place, and I was like, what's going on here? Like, how is this person that much faster? And sometimes like the haircut is like 3 minutes. It doesn't matter. It's still good. It's still a proper haircut. Because they just know how to maneuver it. And the other person is just like taking their time and stuff, like trying to get it right. But the other guy already has his method now. So train with Spitzness. That's awesome. Super cute. What's super cute? Straight razor shave. Oh, you're talking about this, the actual razor? Yeah, those things are, they're dangerous. They're old school, but they do shave like right away. It comes right off. And like you just have to know if you know how to do it, you know how to do it safely. Like they're really effective. So. Because like I don't know if I would do it as actual cuts. That's why like nobody uses them anymore. Because like people were getting actually cut back in like 50s and stuff. Using those things, like, people actually like legit like yeah. It just wasn't worth the risk for a little bit of convenience. Oh, supercuts. What? Oh, what was that? Oh yeah. I know. I didn't do that stuff. 6. Yeah, I'm not like a. Just off base, you gotta, with a bunch of like people, like I don't know. It's kind of wild and stuff. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, barbers still use them. I've seen them. Like, it's rare, but I have had barbers use them on me. Like, probably not in the last like 5 years, but I've had it happen. And like, they when they shave you, and they just like
It's like, it just comes out like perfect when they use those razors. Like, I kind of do want them, but I kind of don't, because it's like I said, like, you could do it 100 times, but like if you do a regular razor, like the worst, like you usually cut your finger, like you cut the tip of your finger, not like off, but like get those like those. Has anybody got those marks, like the line marks, like from grabbing a razor at its head, you know, for whatever reason, like maybe it's in your bag rung or something, or like the like the cap fell off or something, like the little lid, whatever you want to call it. Has anybody ever got those lines from the razor blade? Well, I mean, that's not even that serious. It shouldn't leave a scar. So, but those real razor, like the old school ones, I mean, there's a reason why they got rid of them. I mean, there's consumerism, but at the same time, sandflies I hear about Paris Island. I wasn't in Paris Island. I think Sixth Anomaly was maybe. So he could tell you about those. But I mean, I heard stories, but like if we could give a first-hand account, it'd be better. But it's basically like, you know, having these flies biting, but like Paris Island, and so like I don't care about that. Which side was better? I don't care. Like it's whatever. Like they're both, you know, boot camp in the Marines. So. Anyway, the West Coast thing is about the mountains. We got the mountains. They got these sand flies and stuff. So these sand flies would be eating them while they're like trying to stand still, like they're like, itching like crazy, and there's like something they know is eating them, or maybe like 10 of them are eating them at the same time, and they can't say anything. You know, and then the West Coast, you know, you got hills and stuff, and so, and then also it gets cold on both sides, you know, potentially. Because people are like, oh, it's California, it's Southern California. Well, you're in the mountains. It doesn't matter where you are if you're in the mountains. I've been freezing in Peru. I went in the mountains. You know, there's ice on top, and you have icy mountain in the middle of summer. It's the mountains. There's elevation, so it gets really cold. Plus, I did it during winter. This is a good and bad thing, you know. When I wasn't in the mountains, that probably made the temperature probably pretty good, you know. It's everything in the well, when you're in the mountains and it's the winter time, you know, those two things add together. Weren't so bad, yeah. Yeah, I was living in the Carolinas for some years, but I just hadn't really. I didn't live like on the actual coast, so I didn't have an issue with that. Plus, like in general, you're able to spot them away in real life, or where these bugs. But I imagine they didn't give it as an option. It's just like that's basic hygiene and stuff. So you know, it only works at a certain degree, and it wears off and all that stuff. But I imagine they gave you guys off like at the PX, or you can buy it. Squirt hand sanitizer. I didn't see that. I didn't see that happen. I never saw some hand sanitizer in thumbs. Okay, that's not something that I personally saw. But I mean, every drill instructor, every every whatever, every variant, there's gonna be some difference. Like some groups that like, you know, some everybody's different. You know, the Marines themselves are their individual people are different. You know, everything. Italian, whatever, it's all different. You know, to some degree, everybody has their own style. Even when it like there's a general like standard, but at the same time there's styles on top of that. Lovely, Smitty. Yeah, I'm not really liking the taste of this water here. I think I'm getting like a water purifier. Like usually I just drink the tap water, but this is like kind of older and stuff, and like I can legit taste the water, so it's like it's not good. So I'm gonna probably get like a nice good filter to for that. Just one that I'm not trying to get like a legit filter or something. I just want something maybe that I can attach to the end of the, on the sink itself. Something that's good though, you know. I want to get a real filter, but not like real to the extent where I have like a whole contraption, you know. Maybe something like a good $80 attachment or something like that. Nice fancy one, however much they cost, you know. I want to get it. I don't want to get the low end, but I'm not trying to get some like actual contraption or like a high end attachable filter or something. Our well water sucks. Yeah, no, I just want a filter. I'm not trying to like buy water like separately and all that stuff. Siphon filter. Yeah, I'm not trying to buy extra water or something. I just want to make sure it's properly filtered and get some of that taste out and I don't know, make sure it's nice and safe. Like it's already should be safe, but make sure you can filter it and make it even safer. You know. Of course, there's always minerals to talk about, but you know, either way. That's a sulfur. Oh, our well has iron. So is it red, Leah? There, your well has iron. Wait a second. So did I have water out of that well, Leah? 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 Whatever. Leah? Yeah. Maybe I think you guys gave me bottled. I don't know. No. It's like when you cook, you're gonna use that water. A little uranium, but I'm still sure it's fine. A little uranium, a little bit here and there, you know, it's all good. Like it. It never hurt anyone. There's some claims about Lejeune water too. Like if you look at 70s in specific, they have a lot of claims about that. So we'll see if anything comes out for like a more modern like claims for the water. Hopefully not. I mean, hopefully yes and hopefully no. You know what I mean? Hopefully yes, like if there is, they find it, but hopefully not. Hopefully it's just a myth now that there's contamination in the water in Lejeune. Like, I mean, of course, there's gonna be some level of contamination, but hopefully it's like a normal, healthy, normal, normal level issue within the area. Acceptable. Meatloaf. Throw some mercury in there. I'm sure about that. Interesting. Like I didn't expect to do like chats. Like it was never planned for like my channel, but like it's fine. I'm fine with it. I don't know if you guys are here, then obviously you're fine with it, or else you wouldn't be here. So works. You know, I gotta have more like activities during my lives as well. But I don't know. Some people seem to like this too. Just having a little chat. I'm learning if nobody else is. So. Like apparently a little uranium didn't ever hurt anybody, supposedly. I don't know about that, but hey. I did the macaroni in it, so 5 generations have lived here. I think you are safe. I don't know. Did they live full lives? Did they live to be at least like 60, 70? At least? Leah? Is your well that old? It's from like 18 something. I want some macaroni. Why'd you have to remind me about the macaroni? Also, why are you even here? Like, that's interesting. Like, I didn't actually expect you on my channel. That's kind of cool. That's awesome. Like, you're like, well, Tracy isn't showing up. And Tracy hasn't been showing up at, like, all. Yeah, he doesn't, like, show up on my lives. Yeah, so you're like, well, you're just picking up the slack for him. That's funny. So you're starting to get really into these rations and stuff, too, aren't you? I'm talking to Leah still. Yeah. I don't know. YouTube, what? Hold up. No water and meatloaf. Who put the water in meatloaf? What are you talking about? Your family has been here since the 50s? Man, that's a good while. Not that long. I was kidding. It's a lot longer than I've been living. Anyone got an extra toe? That's a question, Leah. Does anybody have an extra toe? It's a very serious question. We're trying to test if this water really is okay. I don't know. She's saying that, but she neither confirmed nor denied whether someone has an extra toe. So I don't know. I'm just gonna say someone has an extra toe because she's not saying otherwise. So wait, Leah, is it your family or is it his family? Like she was in barbecue. Okay. I'll take some coal. Coal has a value, you know, it's worth like a few cents. Yeah. That is okay. Alright, well. Seems good. It gets all the way down to that bottom. I don't think it gets that last inch though. Let's see. Well, it does get a lot farther than a lot of straws do. A lot of straws, they're like how are you supposed to drink the last amount? Yeah, it's the same deal. The kind of goofy thing about water bottles a lot of times is the straw doesn't even reach the bottom. They have to open the top. It's always kind of a silly thing to see. This water was perfectly fine. Didn't need the filtration. So, but at the same time, like, that's a like one thing is like you can't drink that if it was like unpurified and it's like dangerous, potentially hazardous water. So like maybe you lose that little bit. You just have to dump it. That's just a little amount, but still, like if you're really thirsty, you might care. What is old age? Like 50, Leah? Or like 70 at least. Pleasure, thank you. See you, Smitty. Working 5 hours. Night 6. Oh, 6 and Smitty are leaving? Or is it just... Hold up. I'm powered out. Yeah, so 2 of you guys are leaving. Alright, so I'm going down to 3. So I'll be off in like 5-10 minutes, guys. What? Hey, before you leave, you can click some of those links, you know. It's Prime Day now. So I highly recommend that. And if you click that link, then you can still search on Amazon Prime, and it'd be cool. And then also we got like social media, like well, that one guy wanted to message me. It was two guys wanted to message me, but I don't think they're gonna message me because like they already left and it's probably late. Well, the one guy is more early morning, and the other guy is kind of late probably for him. So I don't know. We'll see. All right. See you, Leah. I said everybody's saying goodbye, but like the number hasn't even dropped. It's only dropped by one. So like someone just like left their phone on. I guess that's cool. See you, Leah. I'll pass on the MREs. Hey, see what you guys did? If you haven't left it yet, Smitty and all you guys, you made everyone leave. Gave him excuse. Oh, don't say bye to him. He needs to stay. No, I'm just kidding. Balance. Long day. Yeah, I know it's pretty late for plenty of you guys. All right, cool. Hey, now there was two. So who's actually on? So I know Xeno's on. But Xeno's like always on because he's awesome. But who's the extra one? I feel like it's just someone who just like kind of half watching or something. Yeah, I mean Xeno and someone half watching. So how you doing, Xeno? How was your day? I'm about to get off in like 5 minutes. I want to like pass that 2 hour mark by a few minutes so that like I don't know, just cause I want to like no real reason. It's a rumor that I'm on. I know you're the only one I have to talk to now. And hi guys, rewatching. If you made it this far, you're epic. You're awesome, legendary. Because I know some people really do watch the whole thing over, and like it's awesome to see you, and I recognize you. You random person, you leave a comment. Leave comments, and I would like to know if you actually made it this far, and you're rewatching. And if you leave a comment like that, that'll be awesome. Let's see if those people message me for after the stream. But like 3 people were potentially gonna message me, so we'll see. But yeah. So you gonna have a good week though, Zeno. I'm gonna get off though. Just a moment. Just 1 minute. I'll get off in 1 minute. Half. 1.5 minutes. I'll get off. Still there? Oh yeah. And the RCR. Okay. Yeah, I got the ORPs, so you can check out how those look for me. I have half of them because I did 10 out of 20. I guess they're not the most modern because they just switched over, but like in general, you're probably gonna get the older ORPs. You're not gonna get the brand new ones. Like even if you reviewed like and even in a few months from now. So it's gonna be very, very similar to what I have. And as far as the RCIR, I haven't tried any of those, so. But you can find them around, for sure. Well, alright. It was nice talking to you. Thank you for viewing. Never had one of them. Yeah, that's awesome. Well, thank you guys for watching. Hit the like, share this. If you guys share this, like even with one person, it literally makes all the difference, because sharing out the video just greatly helps me. You know, it helps this content and stuff, so I can get better stuff going on for you guys. Hit the descriptions and link below. I'll see you next time. Take care, Zeno. Take care, other people watching after the stream as well.